sklearn, preprocessing, label binarize. Description. The label binarize function in scikit-learn is used to transform categorical labels into a binary matrix representation. This is particularly useful for multi-class classification problems where you want to represent each class as a separate binary column. Inputs. Why the input array of labels? It can be a 1D array or a 2D array where each row represents a sample's label. The labels should be integers or strings representing the categories. Classes an optional list or array specifying the unique classes in the dataset. If not provided, the unique values in Y will be used. Outputs. Y a binary matrix where each row represents a sample and each column represents a class. The value in each cell indicates whether the corresponding sample belongs to the corresponding class 1 or not 0. Class is a list of the unique classes in the dataset. Steps. The function first identifies the unique classes present in the input labels. It then creates a binary matrix with one column per unique class. For each sample in the input labels, the function sets the corresponding column in the binary matrix to 1 if the sample belongs to that class and 0 otherwise. Metrics. Accuracy. This metric measures the percentage of correctly classified samples. Precision. This metric measures the proportion of correctly classified positive samples among all samples predicted as positive. Recall. This metric measures the proportion of correctly classified positive samples among all actual positive samples. F1 score. This metric combines precision and recall into a single score. Visualization plots. Confusion matrix. This plot visualizes the performance of the classification model by showing a number of true positives, true negatives, false positives, and false negatives. ROC curve. This plot shows the trade-off between true positive rate and false positive rate for different classification thresholds. Fine-tune parameters. Classes. This parameter allows you to specify the desired order of the classes in the output binary matrix. Uncertainty methods. Confidence score. This method assigns a confidence score to each prediction based on the distance from the decision boundary. Challenges and fixes. Challenge 1. Incorrectly handling labels with multiple classes. Sample use case that resulted in challenge 1. If a sample has multiple labels and the class's parameter is not explicitly specified, the function may incorrectly interpret the labels. Fixes to challenge 1. Specify the class's parameter explicitly to ensure the correct handling of multi-class labels. Challenge 2. Inconsistent label encoding between training and testing data. Sample use case that resulted in challenge 2. If the labels in the training data and testing data are encoded differently, the model may not be able to generalize well. Fixes to challenge 2. Ensure that the labels are encoded consistently across the training and testing datasets using a consistent label encoder.